Show the reason why. Even when we grow up and the body slow up, no, we think again, so we understand. That's the way it goes. Oh, everybody knows that you can't survive. Oh, if you ain't got drive and those velvet wings, I can't help you fly. And those velvet wings won't always help you to get by, but you must carry on. People try and tell you anything they want to, saying that it's only fun, when they got you looking down the barrel of a gun. Never if we know it, are we gonna blow it? No. So we understand, and that's the way it goes. Oh, everybody knows that you can't survive. Oh, if you ain't got drive and those velvet wings, I can't help you fly. And those velvet wings won't always help you to get by, but you must carry on. Secrets, sworn not to tell any lies. Something inside me is saying, that's the way it goes, that's the way it goes. Those velvet wings, I can't help you fly. And those velvet wings won't always help you to get by. You must carry on. That's the way it goes. Oh, everybody knows that you can't survive. Oh, if you ain't got drive and those velvet wings, I can't help you fly. And those velvet wings won't always help you to get by, but you must carry on.
Pleasure meeting you. Hello there. Hello. Mr. Rossi, Mr. Parfit. I read somewhere that you've been on the road for more than 20 years. Do you still remember the names of your children and wives and things like that?
Yes and no, it depends on the state of mind, yes. We've been home quite a lot as well. We're very lucky that when we are home, we're home. When we're on the road, we're on the road. Most people go to do the same thing every day. Yeah. We're lucky we can go home for long periods of time.
You're absolutely right in that respect. Ik las dat ze 20 jaar lang zijn die gasten dus aan het spelen geweest. Ik zeg, ken je dan de naam van je vrouw en kinderen nog? Dan zei ze, ja, dat kennen we wel, want als wij namelijk spelen, dan zijn we weg. Maar als we thuis zijn, zijn we thuis. En we hoeven in ieder geval niet elke dag hetzelfde te doen. Your newest record is being played very frequently on Dutch national radio, and I don't know whether that's true, that the British charts, British national radio, don't like to play old, between quotation mark bands anymore, like you and the Rolling Stones and the Beach Boys. Is that true?
Yes.
That must be very depressing for you, or do you think, well, that's just the way it goes, to say it with your...
I mean, it is. It's kind of depressing. But, I mean, we had a whole argument about this a couple of years ago with the BBC, and it was all resolved, and they're not going to play us. So that's the end of it, really. Life has to go on, doesn't it? So I tend to think that we can survive without the radio play in England.
Yeah. Ik las, dames en heren, dat beroemde bands van wat oudere bands, en dan moet u echt denken aan de Rolling Stones, de Beach Boys en natuurlijk ook Status Quo, het Engelse nationale radiostation niet meer gespeeld worden. BBC One it's called, isn't it? BBC One. Radio One, ja. En dat is gewoon, ja, dat past niet meer. En ze zeggen, nou ja, wij overleven wel, want we hebben 52 hits overleefd, dus we kunnen ook wel zonder de Engelse radio overleven. Doesn't that tempt you a little bit to make a sort of, well, let's say your newest song sounds sort of refreshingly classical, I'd almost say. And doesn't it tempt you, the fact that you're not being played, being one of the greatest bands England has ever produced on a national radio, to sort of take trips into hip hop, trip hop, trash rock, and whatever you can call it?
No, we've never ever done that. I mean, when the band, whether the band is getting play or whether it's not on the radio, it doesn't make any difference to what Status Quo is and what it means to us. And I mean, it has a set formula, and we stick to it. We like what we do. The fans like what we do. And that's really what's important to us. And we would never sell ourselves for radio play, you know. I mean, we wouldn't conform to any trends, because trends come and go. And so we just
wearing your jeans long enough, it always becomes.
We just do what we do, and we're very fortunate that people seem to like it.
Yeah. Ik zei van, goh, heb je dan niet de neiging als je ineens niet meer gespeeld, omdat je wat ouderwets heet te zijn, om je aan te passen, trip-hop te gaan spelen, weet ik veel. Ze zei, nee, we hebben altijd onze eigen stijl gehad en dat wensen we zo te houden en wij volgen geen trends. Dus we zijn heel gelukkig met wat we doen en onze fans zijn dat ook. A band like you, which exists for a very long period of time, of course, the fans grow older with you, but do you also get new fans, which is, of course, is a bit harder if you're not being played on the radio and that sort of thing, or do you like with the Rolling Stones? I went to see them lately and I saw 3 generations of fans. And do you have the same sort of thing?
That's exactly what happens. You know, how we get younger people, I don't know. It's usually because of radio problems, but they still get there for whatever reasons. We get teenagers, you get kids even younger, and keep people even older. We're quite content with that. There's no problem with whatever the age is, but it does seem to grow, and we're lucky it does, and we're thankful it does.
Okay. Dus ik zei van, goh, ik was bij de Rolling Stones en zag ik echt 3 generaties fans. Hij zei, ja, dat overkomt ons ook. Want 3 generaties, 3 generations. Ja. It's, yeah. En hij zei van, die gast die probeerde dus ook Nederlands te spreken, wat erg leuk was. Say it again, please.
3 generations.
You should start singing Dutch, which is very popular in this country, but then again, not very popular in England, I suppose, because it sounds like a sort of throat disease, I suppose, to you. I must compliment you with your new album, which is, well, what you can expect from you. Very good album. You're going to play 2 other songs of that. Which songs are they?
The first one is 20 Wild Horses, and the second one's...
Thingy, you know.
Under the Influence, which is the title track, yeah.
Okay. Dames en heren, ze zijn hier live. Status Quo, thank you very much.